Hey, it's Biddy Penny, and I'm back with a tailor-made cards for you video. This week, I'm still working with a harvest kit. I'm working with it in all of October, so I'm just going to be posting a few videos showing you different ways to use a digital kit. In this one, I'm taking one piece of ephemera that was in the kit, and I enlarged it to whatever size I wanted. I wanted an extra large tag, and I printed it so that I had 3 copies of it. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make it front and back. Now, of course, you could print it double-sided. I wanted actually 2 pieces of paper because I wanted to sandwich fabric between it. So I printed it front and back. I'm just kind of cleaning up the edges, making sure it all aligns nice and neat. And here you can see this is actually lace trim from the Dollar Tree. I love this stuff. Every time I go there, if I feel like I'm getting low, I grab another spool of this because it's just fantastic. So I had a boo-boo with my sewing machine, and so I didn't get to stitch all the way around my tag. So I wanted to, at this point I was like, maybe I should just throw this away, but no. There's always a way, right? So what I did instead is I used my double-sided adhesive and I stuck the lace to the top of the tag on the places where it wasn't stitched. So what had happened was I used the double stick tape on the inside, and then it got stuck to my needle, and it was a big mess, and my sewing machine was really upset with me and didn't want to work right. So yeah, don't do that. Anyways, I am punching out the hole there. And then now with the third piece, I'm going to go in and I'm going to fussy cut out this basil. And so I popped it up with foam tape and gave it some added dimension, which I really like. Now, once my sewing machine was done with me and this project, it kind of chewed up that bottom. So what I have done here is I brought in another piece of ephemera from the kit, and I am just going to cut this down, this little ticket, the Harvest Fair ticket, and I'm going to use that to cover up the place where my sewing machine ate my tag. So now I'm going to distress it and pop it up, and you'll never know. So that's pretty much it for the front of the tag. On the back of the tag, I brought in an old book page, and I'm just tearing it down to basically fit over the back there. I'm going to distress it as well. And what I want to do is on the back, I just want to be able to create a writing space so you could write to and from whoever the tag's for, a little message, whatever you want. And so I just kind of wanted to change it up. And I know it covers up like most of like the basil. You wouldn't have to do that. It's just what I chose to do this go around. And then I had used the punch, it's a retired Stampin' Up punch, to punch out that little border that I'm going to put with this. And I had torn out a piece of book page as well that didn't have any text on it on one side, and I'm gluing that down to be the writing space. And then I'm just accenting it with this little bit of trim. And this is a paper trim that I made. And that pretty much completes it for the back. I mean, this is a pretty simple project. I do love having these kinds of tags. They just really dress up a package or a gift to a friend. I just like having them in my stash, and I'm really low right now. So now I have these paper flowers that I decide to bring in. I wanted just a little more on the front of my, on the front of the tag. You may have heard my dog barking outside. That's Phasma. You guys, we found a coral snake and a rattlesnake, both alive in our backyard yesterday. That was insane. My husband went to kill the coral snake and it crawled right over the rattlesnake. We didn't even see the rattlesnake at first. Oh, that was crazy, crazy. Anyways, so when I hear a barking like that outside, it makes me wonder. Okay, I have my 2 paper roses glued down now, and actually this ribbon's from the Dollar Tree too, and it is luscious. Like, this stuff is amazing. It's so silky and soft and beautiful. I definitely recommend it if you can find it at your Dollar Tree. I know I don't even watch Dollar Tree hauls because I get so frustrated because I like 99% of the time I can't find it. But I think the ribbon's pretty consistent. So, and then I have some embroidery floss that I'm bringing in here just to fix it all together. And that is pretty much it. Just a big tag. But it's so fun what you can do with a digital kit. You can take little pieces. This is a small tag in the kit, and I made it a big tag. So play around with digital kits. There will be a link below so you can check out the Harvest Fair kit from TaylorMade Cards for You. All right, thanks so much for watching. See you later.